Welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to Orlando City SC versus Tigres UANL in the round of 16, leg 2 of the 2023 Scotiabank Concacaf Champions League. Tigres drawing 0-0 with Orlando down in El Volcan in the first leg. Orlando hosting this second leg, of course, is the higher-seeded team, Pot 1 team. Orlando fighting their way to a draw. Basically, win outright, you're through. And Tigres with a scoring draw. If it's 0-0, it goes to penalties. But basically, win and through with a couple more permutations, depending. But with that being said, Tigres contra Orlando contra Tigres en la partido vuelta de la Liga de Campeones de Concacaf de Scotiabank, octavos de final. Orlando wearing their purple again. Tigres in yellow. Of course. Looks nice. Starting 11s are as follows for Orlando City. The home side, Pedro Gallese in goal. The back four, Michael Halliday, Rodrigo Schlegel, Robin Jansen, Luca Petrasso, Mauricio Pereira, the captain, Cesar Araujo, Facundo Torres, Martin Ojeda, Ivan Angulo, Ramiro Enrique, the striker. And for Tigres, no Andre Pierre-Gignac, of course, as we know. Nahuel Guzman in goal. The back four, Javier Aquino, Igor Lichnowsky, Samir Caetano, Jesus Angulo, Fernando Gorejan, Rafael Carioca, Sebastian Cordova, Luis Quinones, Guido Pizarro, the captain, and Nico Ibanez, the striker, formerly of Pachuca. Yes. Nico Ibanez, formerly of Pachuca. Yep. I missed the other one from 2019 to early 2021, but yeah, this one's good. The old one's still better. I don't know why they changed it. The older one is still better. That was top. It's still better than the regular CONCACAF anthem, though. And then, of course, the CONCACAF League theme song. That was pretty good. But that was really just the intro. How we doing, Isaiah? How we doing, Rory? We got a good couple people here. And, yeah, should be a good one here. Orlando bursts Tigres. 90 minutes. Favorite player of all time when it comes to MLS. Dwayne De Rosario, all-time MLS. Overall, Eden Hazard. Overall, all football, all-time, Eden Hazard. Chelsea Eden Hazard should have been a Ballon d'Or contender. Like, he was that good. And that was some of the best I've ever seen. Chelsea Eden Hazard. All-time. Sucks he's not that good anymore. Not even for Belgium. But that was a moment in time, for sure. To the point, I don't know if I want to see him in MLS. And certainly for TFC. Well, yeah. Teams are walking out. About ready to go. MLS versus Liga MX in this first round here. Winvo is probably clenching right now. I picked Tigres to win the tie, but I have to admit, after how Orlando fought after the first leg, I'd like to see them go through, even though that would mean my first round predictions are straight up 500, 4-4, 4 out of 8, but most likely, depending on Pachuca should win tomorrow. LAFC has it in the bag. Leon should probably win tomorrow, and of course, Philly won. So this basically decides whether I'm over 500 for my predictions or right at 500. Most likely. It's been a crazy round of 16. Taking 2 upsets. One that should have happened and one that was a little bit of underreaction or underrating of Vancouver for me. And then, Didn't expect Violette to do what they did, and then Olympia blew it. So sometimes you have an outlier. No, 40 minutes extra time 2 days ago. I did not see it. I didn't even hear about it. Big up, Ozan. Nice, nice. Hopefully you enjoy it. Orlando City in goal, Pedro Gallese, Cesar Araujo, Robin Janssen, Ramiro Enrique, Mauricio Pereira, Martin Ojeda, Rodrigo Schlegel, Facundo Torres, Luca Petrasso. Bob, you should have kept him. Michael Halliday and Ivan Angulo. Hopefully it is a win for y'all. Excuse me. Saeed Martinez is the referee. Walter Lopez and Henry Pupiro from the ARs, and Selvin Brown, the fourth official. What's your thoughts on Manchester United future? Do you think they'll be successful under Eric Ten Hag? Love your channel, by the way. I think Manchester United is on their way to being great under Eric Ten Hag. He's bringing Man United back. He's a damn good coach. Hard as nails. He knows what he's got to do, and he's doing it. He's making a great culture out there in Manchester. Eric Ten Hag is bringing that team back, and I'm happy for him because good coach. He's got the group he needs and the group that he wants. Of course, he's going to add on to it, but I figured he was going to bring them back, but it would be a lot harder than it really was. He's done well, very well this year. He's got buy-in, and that's all he needs. So, yeah, I think things will get better as time goes on. Of course, Tigres. Thoughts on Tigres? I could still see them doing what they need to in this game, but Tatiana Guzman and Shirley Perello, the VAR referees. Tigres is a good team. They're still a good team, but they have a coach where they don't really know what they're doing, as in they don't really have built-in technical ideas. Nahuel Guzman, Igor Lichnowsky, Samir Caetano, Rafael Carioca, Fernando Gorejan, Nico Ibanez, Sebastian Cordova, Guido Pizarro, Javier Aquino, Luis Quinones, and Jesus Angulo for Tigres. But I like Tigres, but the interim coach, the guy they have now that replaced Coca, who Coca replaced Tuca, or not Tuca, Miguel Herrera, who replaced Tuca. I think there's a lot of churn, and that's not helpful at all. And some of it was self-inflicted, some of it was causality, but there's a lot of churn, and they're definitely not as strong as they were when they won the Champions League and went to the Club World Cup final, but they're still scary. But they got to have a technical idea, and that's what really builds it. This is going to be a damn good game. I'm sure it will be. If it's tied, it's 0-0 after 90, they go straight to penalties. If it's a scoring draw, Tigres goes through because of away goals. If it's a outright win for either team, that team goes through. That's what the permutations are. Clean sheet or not, outright win for either team means they go through. A scoring draw means Tigres goes through on away goals. A 0-0 draw means straight to penalties after 90. That's where we are. And we've kicked off Orlando in the purple, and that purple actually looks really good at home. Jeez. Damn, that Orlando jersey is a lot better than I thought. I like it. Oh, I like it. Loan. Real Betis Balompe loan players bench. That's going to scare us second half. Exactly. That's what I agree. Well, he was even on Tuca's staff as an assistant coach. He's been there for years. Is Igor Balkan? I guess. I don't know. Gentle Minions trend. I should have wore a suit for the Minions movie last year, but I didn't. I wore a football shirt and jorts. Then again, my pants did not. fit at that point. So maybe the jorts were, or at least the suit pants. I needed to buy more at that point. So I ended up doing that. But from Sweden, can you name any good Swedish players that you remember have been a success in MLS? Well, of course, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, of course. Other than that, no. Hassler was Liechtenstein. Shaqiri is Swiss. Honestly, besides Zlatan, I have no idea. I don't really remember any outright successes besides Zlatan, to tell you the truth. Wait, is Freddie Swedish? Freddie Ljungberg, is he Swedish? Freddie Ljungberg from the one who used to be the Arsenal manager, is he Swedish? If he is, well, there you go, Freddie Ljungberg. Other than that, I think he's Swedish. I probably butchered that name. Orlando, 3rd minute, 0-0, 0-0. What do you think about the Union versus Alianza, whoever they played? The second leg, Philly did enough to win. They pulled away in the second half, and that's all they needed to do. That first leg, they could have won. They should have won. They didn't. The first half of that second leg, they kind of got jobbed. I think in the end, the Union did enough. I don't think they played to their best ability, but they did enough. I don't think it's going to work against Atlas. Even if Atlas is, I don't think they're back after their comeback. I still think they're still mid at the very best. But even then, you kind of have to hope. Yeah. Dream signing for Toronto that's realistic. I mean, Eden Hazard? Yeah. I mean, I could see it. 136. I'll check it. Let's go Tigres' paper planes. Maybe. Maybe. I'll consider it. Yeah, I'm a little bit, 350. Fox Sports 2 is a little bit behind, turns out. 407, there we go. Yep. I don't know why DirecTV does that. Yeah, I'm back up though, I think. Aaron Rodgers to the Jets, and what do you think about it? I mean, the Patriots just got Juju Smith-Schuster, so yeah, Aaron Rodgers pulled a Brett Favre. Good for him. The Jets will be better than they were last year, of course, but the Patriots will still bounce back from last year. The Dolphins are still, if Tua plays, and the Bills are the Bills. The AFC East is finally going to be a bloodbath like never before. Interesting. And here comes Orlando, or Tigres, and that's a good save. Gallese, pulled him out of his jock. What a save. Nice little kick forward. Nice. Croissants with beans. I get the croissants, but why beans? Did you put them in there, or did you have like a bowl of beans? Like, I get a bowl of beans, but don't put beans in a croissant. Who does that? Panera? 6 minute. Lol. With that being said, 6 minute. Six minute, 0-0. Settle. Waiting for this match to go forward. That's out for a throw-in for Tigres. AFC East was very solid last year. If Patriots had a real offensive coordinator, they would have made the playoffs. Exactly. And they have a real offensive coordinator now. So, Bill O'Brien. So, sure they'll be better. And Juju Smith-Schuster, or Boo-Boo Schuster, as AB like to call him. Boo-Boo Schuster. The TikTok guy. 10-3, if you know, you know. I honestly, it's escaping me right now. 7th minute. Who will be the player of the year in MLS this year? Which player do you think will get a big move to Europe next? My take, Jesus Ferreira to the Bundesliga. Yeah, I'd see Jesus Ferreira making a big move. I agree with that. I think you're right on the money there. I could also say If Ralph Priesel was still with TFC, he probably would have got a big move. He's not, though. I don't want Richie Larea to get a big move. Yeah, Jesus Ferrer will go with it. I'd say best player of the year will end up being Federico Bernardeschi. Because MVP also means most valuable player to their team. And Federico definitely is the most valuable Toronto player. So, MVP Federico Bernardeschi. I agree. I'd rather have Panera. I don't know. I'd rather just make a steak. I'd rather just make a steak and some freaking something with potatoes or mac and cheese. Something like that. Like some carbs with the steak. Steak, like a potato au gratin or a mashed potato or a baked potato, either way. Or a mac and cheese, because that's good carbs too. But that's just me. That's just me personal. 8th minute. Past the post. That'll be a corner for Tigres. Yeah, I don't think. Well, no, I guess he would have. I would say the interim coach would probably be, if Belichick had a health scare, would either be his son or Mayo. Gerard Mayo, most likely. So it probably wouldn't be Bill O'Brien as the interim coach. And definitely not the interim GM. Then he'll go trade Mac Jones for five first-rounders. Because if he was the interim GM, he'd go and trade. Because let's remember, Bill Belichick is pretty much GM as well. He would go and trade Mac Jones for 5 first-rounders. And Jimmy Garoppolo. 9th minute, cross in. Headed away. Not much. It's been tough. It's been a tight match, just like the first leg was so far. I can see this going to penalties, actually. Sad thing, Tigres don't have their guy. Not having Gignac might just bite them in the ass. I'm starting to feel like that may be the case. Yeah, I would agree with that. Favorite philosopher? I like Marcus Aurelius. Yeah. Aurelius. There you go. Most important position in soccer, football. Center defensive mid. Actually, no. Box-to-box midfielder. Like N'Golo Kante. Like a number 8. Box-to-box, actually. And here comes Randy. Awesome week so far. Mexico finished first in their group of the World Baseball Classic and Atlas spanked a small team yesterday. You should have spanked them over both legs. And, yeah, I watched the Canada-Mexico game. So, yeah, I'm not happy about that. Here comes Randy. Big save by Gallese, yes. Yeah, fair enough. I would agree with that. Broadcast. Away goals still count in Concacaf. Wolff is the one who took them away. Here's a free kick for Tigres. San Antonio. Oh, that must be the Tigres fans. Okay, yeah. Shot! Over the bar! What a save, Gallese! Puts it out for a corner. Beautiful. Vancouver losing 2-3. I was making a joke about Bill O'Brien making horrible trades as the Texans GM and head coach. The Hopkins trade, that was the joke. You don't make Bill O'Brien the GM because he'll make some horrible trade. That was the joke. Yeah, I saw that. I think it happened in Vancouver too. It's almost final. It's going to end up happening. Shot, headed away. As long as they get trade compensation right, he's going to the Jets. While we do a mile high. I think I saw that one on TikTok, the mosh pit one. I think I did. I think I heard about it. Sounds badass. Why was he sad? Oh, Olympia. I mean, he's happy today, though. Madrid went through. Cross in. Cleared away. I saw the UEFA Champions League make a post that there's only been 4 times in the second leg where a team's came back from down 3+ goals to win the tie. And I'm like, I know this is UEFA, but Atlas just did it like 4 hours ago from when I saw that post. They just did it. And Austin almost did it too. That either tells you what Concacaf really is. TikToker. I don't know how Olympia just crashed like that. If they had not conceded in Honduras, they would have probably gone through by an inch. But since they broke, they couldn't pick themselves back up. I agree with that. Honduran press and fans were talking down Atlas bad, so at least so good Atlas showed some guts. But you should have never been in that position anyway. Atlas should have never been in that position anyway. That's my problem. If you're as big as you say you are, and you're as good of a club as you say you are, you should have never been in that position anyway to begin with. You should have already kicked their ass the week before. It should have been over before it even started. The second leg even started. Ironically enough, Atlas was almost in that position, but not for them, against them. But luckily, they overturned it. But you should have never been in that position anyway. Here comes Orlando. Ramiro. He's really good, too. Plays forward. Shot over the bar. Midfield. All the midfield. 6, 8, 10. All mid or dual 8s, actually. A dual pivot. All 3 midfield spots. Okay, no, Cervania could start. But the other 2, 6, and where Mark Anthony Kaye plays, one of the dual 8s, we need to strengthen the midfield. Backline's fine. Goalkeeping's fine. It's that midfield. Forwards, a little bit light, but we still have 3. Striker 2, probably. But wings. So, yeah, midfield in the striker spot. Big boy save for Guy SA. WrestleMania season. Yep, it's only 12 days away, yeah? Something like that. Here before you know it. Yep, he was in Veracruz. He's better now than he was back then, though. 15th minute. Goodbye by the Orlando City, though. Smart play. Tulsa did an exact copy of Venezia's kit. I need to see it. Best streaming service for soccer fans. Header. Save! Oh, side netting. Tigres knocking at the door. 0-0, 0-0. Paramount Plus is pretty good. Apple TV just has Ted Lasso and MLS, but like the problem is you have multiple services like Fubo, Paramount Plus, Apple TV. Like it's one of those 3. I mean, yeah, Peacock has the Premier League, but it's got to be one of the 3 of Paramount Plus, ESPN Plus, or Apple TV. Those are like the 3. Plays forward. Because Paramount Plus has a lot. UEFA Champions League, UEFA competitions. Fox Sports doesn't have an app or a streaming service. They have an app, but they don't have a streaming service. But if you have your TV provider in there, you can use their app. So at least that's free. But 16th minute. Yeah, that is crazy. You still shouldn't have been in that position to begin with. You're coping. You're coping. I mean, I really don't think you have to, but you are coping because you know damn well that I'm right. Plays forward. That's a bad giveaway. Tigres with a clearance. Orlando's playing well, but you know damn well that I'm right. Tigres 57% possession. Orlando 43%, but you know damn well. Yeah, I do. I said we need striker. Bonjour, Elias. Guy SA. Sporting director, which players would you try to take into Toronto? I'd try to do a Gibbsies backsies to Colorado and say, hey, take Mark back. We want Prizo back. That's not going to happen, though. Midfield-wise, I would really like I don't know. See, this is why. I'm going to say some Concacaf Central American player, and that's going to piss people off, or somebody who ain't even coming in. I wish we still had Ralph Prizo. We don't. I would like, well, Cordova plays for Tigres, so that's not happening. Chapito Montes won Leave Leon. I think he retired, so there you go. I don't think that'd be a good, but that's with that midfield anyway. I would try, if I was Toronto, I would try to trade for, well, no, that would make no sense. I wanted O'Brien from Nottingham Forest, but that ain't going to happen. Harrison from City or Leeds. He's on Leeds. I guess it's just the same jersey. I did not see that. I'm talking about just football, soccer in general, not other stuff. But, I mean, yeah, Ted Lasso, too. Yeah, exactly. That's what I said, ESPN Plus. VIX TUDNA. VIX TUDNA. That's what you have, pretty much. And Peacock for Chivas, home games. Here comes Orlando. Ojeda, Petrasso. Luca Petrasso with a cross. Angulo shot past the post. I would hope. Not hope. I would probably look around, and if I saw who threw it, it'd take every bone in my body not to want to go where they are and punch them in the face. Especially if I was, like, no joke, I would be pissed. It would take every bone in my body not to start a fight. Especially if I saw who did it. I'm not joking. I think it's just disrespect. I think getting an icy thrown on you is disrespectful. Somebody needs an attitude adjustment. I don't care. Whoever does that deserves an attitude adjustment. And I hope. I wouldn't do it, but I wouldn't. I probably wouldn't start a fight, but I'd definitely consider it. Giving somebody an attitude adjustment if they did that. And not boom. Fair enough. Shot! Goal! 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 Córdoba! Goal de Tigres! 1-0. They finally broke through. There it is. Tigres. Orlando need 2. And not to allow another. Be back at the half. Gonna focus. Goal incoming. Oh no. 1-0 Tigres. What a shot by Córdoba. Goal for Tigres. Hey, it looks like I'll be 5-3 on my predictions instead of 4-4. That might just be the goal that I was expecting. For now, it is. 21st minute, Córdoba with a goal. Yeah, I don't. You have a point. That's why I said. See, this is why I said I probably wouldn't more than consider it. But point is, don't throw ices at people. Because you're going to piss somebody off. Like, why would you, in the first place, why would you do that? Like, you're well within your rights to get pissed off. Like, am I wrong? And consider wanting to give somebody an attitude adjustment. Do you do it? Probably not. Do you want to consider it? Yeah. Would I do it? No. Is there a part of me that's like, motherfucker, come on now? Yeah. I think everybody has that. But you have a point. Oh. I was talking about the person getting hit by the icy having a Glock, not the person throwing the icy. Okay. You should have clarified, but no, I wouldn't have a Glock in the movie theater. Illinois wouldn't like that. J.B. Pritzker gonna throw like that would. J.B. Pritzker gonna throw your ass straight in jail. So. But if it was Texas, though, I'm not saying I would, but I wouldn't be shocked if somebody did. Just give Cordova all the time in the world in the box. They did. Yep. Crazy game so far. Keep having hope. It's not over yet. I mean, you could score 2 goals, but if it goes to like 2-0, you're probably screwed. I don't see you scoring 3. You just got to keep it tight. That's all I'm going to say. Keep it tight. Dzeko's probably going to St. Louis. That's what it sounds like. El Sharavi. I would like it, but Gabbiadini. I don't think those names are unrealistic if they're free agents. So. One movie theater I heard has cards that you write items or information for the staff when the film starts. And the OC who posted the Reddit post told he got shut up. He got told to shut up 30 seconds in. Yeah, John Morant would. Cornball John Morant. Young snitch life John Morant. Young snitch life John Morant. 8 games. David Stern would have banned him from the league. Adam Silver's a punk. David Stern would have banned John Morant from the league. Okay, it'd been more like 50 or 60 games, but Adam Silver's a punk. David Stern don't play. David Stern didn't play, or I should say didn't play. 25th minute. I didn't see him, no. Sheffield and Sunderland. Why? You think a freaking $1 million footballer would want to spend better time than that? Is he legit? I guess Sheffield United will buy him if they go up to the Premier League. I don't know if that's the smartest decision. 25th minute. 1-0 esta noche y global. 1-0 on the night and on aggregate. Rodrigo Schlegel got a yellow card. David Stern would have given a lesser punishment. He gave Arenas only 7 games for bringing weapons to facilities and 8 to someone else for engaging in violence on the street. I do agree Adam Silver's an L. He was there with his friend who owns Sunderland. Still, that makes no sense to me. I mean, it's football. Yeah, that still don't make no sense to me. By the way, the person said they saw people behind him report that he was speaking during trailers and they got upset at him. Trailers, though? You're going to get upset over trailers? Half the people aren't even in the theater. They're still getting their popcorn and shit for trailers. You're really mad about speaking during trailers. That's the one thing I understand you might want to see what's coming out, but guess what? You have social media who'll probably still have the same trailers. You have YouTube. You could probably still be like, hey, that looked interesting. I want to know more. See the title of the movie and be like, okay, let me remember that. Look it up. Guess who let the goal in? Former TFC man Luca Petrasso. You make mistakes sometimes. Sometimes you screw up. Exactly. Like, you could still see the title of the movie, be like, hey, I want to know more about that. That looked pretty cool. I couldn't really hear, but that looked pretty cool. Let me remember that, and I'll look it up on social media after the movie. You really gonna snitch about trailers? I know this ain't the 80s no more. I don't think anybody in the 80s would have done it because, again, snitching about people talking during trailers is a snitch thing to do, and that's weak, but I don't think 80s would have been that weak, but, you know. I would agree with that. I would agree with that. Snitches get stitches. Snitches get stitches. No snitching. Stop dry snitching. Here's a free kick for Tigres. 28th minute. Cross in. Header. Oh. Good clearance. Well, at least my predictions look like they'll be right. At least this one. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Hopefully it's been a great day, and hopefully it keeps on being a great day. That's Seba Blanco. That's somebody else on the Timbers. And there you go. Orlando could still score 2. I still think they can. They just they can't allow another. 29th minute. I'd say they need to score before the half to make sure they could get 2. But it's not completely over. I'd rather be in this position than hope for a miraculous comeback like another Mexican club. Miraculous! My bad. Definitely. Wait, no. Philadelphia's going to rip Atlas apart. They're starting to get a little bit more cocky. Corner for Orlando. They beat the hell out of a Honduran team coming back in the second leg, and now they're talking shit again. Okay. Toronto might lose to Atlas. I won't lie. That's July, though. Philly, though, no. Cross in. Header cleared. Corner for Orlando, and then they screwed it up. Nice clearance from Tigres. We have fun here. 30th minute. LAFC Alajuelense, second leg, of course. That should be pretty good. If LAFC scores 1, they win. It's pretty much done and dusted. But I expect them to win anyway. And they would play LAFC. The winner of LAFC Alajuelense, most likely LAFC, will play Vancouver in the quarterfinals. The winner of this tie will play the winner of Pachuca Motagua. That will end tomorrow, of course. That'll be the second match of the night and the final match of the round of 16. 3 more. Yeah, I heard about the Ole Miss PA announcer. I don't know if he meant to do it. That's the thing. Word. See, that's the thing. Sometimes you misspeak. Who knows? But, judge, jury, and executioner and all that, Word. Hoping that nobody during the Mario movie comes in as trashes the theater as loud during the movie. Well, I mean, if you want people to meme again, they probably will. Let's see. I mean, the target audience for the Mario movie is older nerds who grew up playing Mario on NES, young kids who love Super Mario 3D Land, and teens who want to see how much of a train wreck that movie is. So people going for a nostalgia kick, kids because it's an animated movie, and the parents that bring those kids, and then of course who probably played Mario before. Okay, maybe my point was not as good as it was going. Maybe my point was not as clear-cut as it was going to be. But then again, Minions was the same way, and then we saw what happened there. I mean, Minions was the same way, so I guess my point is airtight. I don't know. If they have a pre or post movie mosh pit, I won't be mad. I'll join in after the movie, but I'm filming and getting out before security comes in. So basically, get in, experience it, dash. Fair enough. 33rd minute. I just wonder what people are going to throw at the Mario movie. Because bananas, of course, the Minions loved bananas. What, we going to throw turtle shells? What, are they going to throw turtle shells? Or mushrooms? Which one? Because, I mean, Goombas look like mushrooms. You have a lot of mushrooms. Toads, the magic mushroom. And when I say magic mushroom, I mean the Mario magic mushroom, not the psychedelic. $34th minute. Or the 1-up mushroom. Cross in, header. Orlando. You don't know what to expect from these. Oh yeah, banana peels, Mario Kart. I forgot. You could still throw bananas. Yeah, I forgot. Well, there you go. Yeah, LAFC 2-1. LAFC wins 2-1. Away goals better than golden goal. I like both. I like both. I just realized. Banana peels. Yeah. But that's the only banana you have in the Mario series is the Mario Kart banana peel. It's not Super Mario. It's just Mario Kart. I think there's a difference. LAFC versus Vancouver will be an interesting game. I agree. I agree with that. See, to me personally, you have different genres. You have the Super Mario series. You have Yoshi's Island, Yoshi's Story. So that's another separate series. You have the Mario Sports, which is Mario Kart, Mario Baseball, Mario Tennis, Mario Golf, such and such. You have Paper Mario. You have the RPGs. Well, I guess that goes with Paper Mario. You have the RPGs. You have Mario Party. There's multiple things with the Mario IP, but they're not the same series. Technically, the only thing that has banana peels is the Mario Kart series. So, Super Mario. They have Mario Kart in the actual Super Mario Bros. Movie according to trailers. Okay, I guess it would make sense then. Fair enough. Makes sense. And let's be honest, when it comes to it, I've probably spent more time on the Mario sports games than the actual Super Mario series or the Yoshi series or the RPGs. Now, part of me wants to go through all my Nintendo games and just put them in order from each version, like Super Mario, sports, RPGs, Yoshi, side series. That actually sounds like a good idea. Yeah, let's just do that. Probably have to inventory everything anyway. 37th minute. Yeah, I bet so. Personally, buy a new Toad costume and dress up like Toad again? Maybe. Cross in. That was a horrible back heel by Ramiro and nowhere near anybody. 38th minute. If anybody's dressed up like Toad, I won't say it's probably. I'm definitely a person who would dress up like Toad. Or a Koopa Troopa. I don't know if you could dress up like a Goomba, though. Who's Mexico facing in the quarterfinals in the World Baseball Classic? They're facing the Pool D runner-up. So, Puerto Rico or Dominican. Good luck with that. Damn. 39th minute. Thirty-eighth minute. But I will also say, speaking of dressing up like Toad, I did dress up like Toad for a Halloween before. And I think Mario, I did dress up like Mario the year before too. So I did both. Did I dress up like Waluigi once too? There was a run of a good couple of Mario costumes in like elementary school. Over the top. Cross in. Actually. It was like, what the hell in Hell's Kitchen? Why a customer would order pizza while they're at a restaurant, like phone a pizza. How did Canada perform versus Mexico in Pool C? They got their ass kicked. 10-3 Mexico. Mexico went 3-1. Canada went 2-2. Actually, yeah, I think grade 4 was Wario. Was it Wario or Wario? Wario. Toad was the year after. Grade 3 was Mario. Because I remember dressing up like Mario and seeing the World Series, Yankees, Phillies play out. So I remember that. That was 2009. That was grade 3. Yeah, it was a little bit of a run there. I think the last time I was grade 6 was the last time I trick-or-treated. That just dressed up like Cena. 50th, 41st minute. So. Now you're getting me to think about all the different. Dressed up like Ratatouille once. I dressed up like clone trooper, stormtrooper once. 42nd minute. Yeah, I've seen the beef with Penguin, Charlie, and Sneeko. I've seen it. And this is why you don't. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I've seen it. "42nd minute. How much stoppage time is there? What the? Oh, my bad. It's not even the 45th minute yet. I got my brain scrambled just a bit. 42nd minute. Who you siding with? You're with Charlie. I could care less. Sneako's an idiot. Charlie, I really don't care. Like, Sneako legitimately, 43rd minute. One of the younger dual nap players you'd like to see for Canada. Luca Colashow. I would like to see. Who's the one who plays for Sheffield? Damn it. Name slipped my mind. The one who plays for Sheffield United. The one slipped my mind. But yeah, Colashow and 44th minute. Yeah, I would agree with that. But yeah, I really couldn't care less. Sneako's legit a stooge. Charlie, I really. Like, he just reports the news in my book. I don't dislike him. I don't like him. I'm in the middle. He just reports the news. Less toxically than Keemstar, so I have no reason to go against Charlie, but Sneako legitimately is a stooge. Stooge. I mean, not really. I mean, Japan's better. A stooge. 44th minute. So. I mean, Japan's better. Puerto Rico. I would go Puerto Rico or Dominican over them. Venezuela's hot right now. Cuba's okay. I mean, I still think there's like half of the field is better than Mexico. Jefferson, there we go. Yeah, that's a good idea. That would be cool. Yeah, Jefferson, there we go. Here's a corner for Tigres in the 45th minute. 1-0, 1-0. Global y esta noche. On the night and on aggregate, it's 1-0 for Tigres. 3 minutes of stoppage time, and we will be on to the second half. Petrasso with a throw in. 46th minute. Oh, that could have been a great play if they could have just got that one through. That could have been a goal, possibly. 46th minute. Jansen plays forward. Can't. That'll be a free kick for Orlando? Explain to me how that makes sense. I didn't see it. 46th minute. 2 more minutes to go. Yeah, 2 more. Facundo Torres, cross into the box, headed away. That'll be out for a throw. Nope, cleared. Out for a throw for Tigres. Bad positioning, Luca. 46th minute. Bad positioning. It's 1-1. It's 1-0. 1-0 Tigres. 1-0 Tigres on aggregate and on the night. They will be going through if things stand. Or if it's 1-1. Tigres have the upper hand right now by far. Petrasso was the reason, or not. He was part of the fact the goal was given away or allowing Tigres to score. Maybe he's not Champions League material. They played Torres in the 47-30. Cross, shot, save, header, missed. Ramiro plays it right at Nahuel. And that's not good. 48th minute. Tigres will last second possible shot past the post. And that will be a goal kick, and that'll take it to halftime. 48th minute. And halftime, it's 1-0, 1-0 Tigres. Esta noche y global on the night. And on aggregate. I mean, Atlanta's good right now, but I think the Timbers are real. I think they'll play better than they did last week. Unless they're in Atlanta, then that could be a problem. But halftime, I think the Timbers will do just fine. I think it'll be close. It'll be close. I don't know if Atlanta's for real right now. I legitimately don't. Like, I need to see at least a month of matches before I start saying, you know what, Atlanta might actually be back. I don't know. Not right now. I don't know. Is it leaning towards their back? Yes. Am I completely sure? No, I'm not completely sure. I'm not jumping the gun. I ain't. 3.5 more games left in this round of 16. And then early April will be the quarterfinal. Wow, halftime. Yep. Nuts game so far. We'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats, get ready for the second half, and keep on watching. Tigres in the lead right now. To be possibly the second Pot 2 team to be into the quarterfinals. I thought. There you go. Sit tight, be back. We're back for the stats at the half. 4 shots to 4, 1 on target to 4 because of 1 goal, but all of them were on target. 0 assists to 1, 3 steals to 2, 10 fouls to 9, 48% possession to 52, 0 offside to 1, 1 corner to 4, 149 correct passes to 164, 16 incorrect passes to 35 or 25, 165 passes to 189, 90% pass accuracy to 87, 3 yellows to 1, no red cards on either side. And it's 1-0 to Tigres, 1-0 esta noche y global on aggregate and on the night. Tigres slightly better, but it's a pretty halfway game. Both teams are playing relatively well. They're both playing tight. Orlando gave away a goal near post to Cordova. If you're watching, they just showed the highlight of that, and it was Petrasso's fault. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Come on, Luca. Want better for him. Come on. I mean, if I do buy an Orlando jersey, it definitely would be a Luca Petrasso jersey because I like that Orlando jersey. It looks really good tonight, that purple Orlando jersey. But with that being said, better than I thought. Reason I say is I just saw Vander's out for this weekend with a hip issue, of course. Oh, that, you may have a point. No expectations. You may have a point. With that being said, this is a half and half game. Each team has had their moments. Orlando could still score 2, and I wouldn't be shocked. Tigres could still score another or keep the clean sheet, and I wouldn't be shocked. Either way, this game's going to be tight throughout. It's not over yet. For Orlando fans or Tigres fans, you have another 45 minutes of wait and another 45 minutes, I wouldn't say of worry, but of clenching. So that's basically what we see. Both teams could still win this tie. Things could still go Orlando's way, a 2-0 second half to make it 2-1, which would put Orlando through. Or Tigres scoring another goal or just shutting out Orlando entirely. It could go either way. I wouldn't be shocked. So with that being said, another 45 minutes here. Then, of course, we got LAFC Alajuelense. Their second leg being played up in LA at Bank of California, BMO Stadium. Yeah, I'd still rather say Bank of California, but then we'll only have 2. After that game, we'll only have 2 round of 16 ties left. And then they'll be over very, very shortly. Before you know it, we'll be on to the quarterfinals. In between this week and international break, of course. But that international break should be fun as well. With that being said, we got some good moments here. Let's see where the... And Mississippi State's women's team beat Illinois in the first 4. The women will be going on in the tournament. Let's go. 70-56. Lovely. It already ended. Jeez. I mean, it did start at 5, so... Oh, yeah, true. The women's program is better than the men's program. That's pretty much always been the case. Or recently, I should say. There you go. When we start Ivicic, I'll feel a little more confident we could just get the draw and we move. Fair. I think that's a good way to look at it. Speaking of, let me see. I mean, I wouldn't want to draw at home, but... There we go. They're playing Atlanta in Atlanta. Okay. Yeah, a draw wouldn't be half bad. A draw wouldn't be half bad, especially if you have Ivicic. Yeah, that's fair. If you were playing at home, I wouldn't want to draw at home. The point is to draw on the road and then win at home. At least, ideally. If you win on the road, great. especially in MLS. If you win on the road, that's amazing. If you win at home, that's what you should do. If you draw at home, it's a little bit deflating. And if you lose at home, you don't want that. Ideally, in MLS, you want to win at home, draw on the road. And if you steal any more points by winning on the road, that would be great. And maybe at some points, if you're a good team, those road wins add up and basically give you a chance, some room for error to lose at home. Or draw at home. But ideally, let me figure that out. Ideally. Let's see what the classic. Puerto Rico's up on Dominican Republic. Puerto Rico's up by 3 in the bottom of the 6th on the Dominican Republic. Let's go. 3 of my 4 teams in this tournament might just be going through the quarterfinals, and 2 of them are playing each other in the quarterfinals. Lovely. That just pisses me off. And then, of course, at 6 in the morning, Italy plays Japan. Half is not the best for you. If we fall apart, then this will be in my mind for the next 10 days. You don't play for another 10 days? Or is this still going to overtake an MLS match in your mind? Yeah, I don't know why I'm asking, because, CCL results do take more precedence in my mind, too. So, but then again, the time Toronto lost the CCL final, the next game they played was on my junior prom, grade 11 prom night, and then they played Chicago, and then they got screwed. Didn't watch that. Ended up watching the highlights after when I got back. I saw the score line in the car, and they were leading, and I think this was when they were about to take away the goal, the third one. And I was like, cool, we're winning 3-0 over Chicago, great. And then I think after I take my bath, before I get ready to get dressed, I look at my phone, I'm like, how the hell is it 2-2? And then I look through the thread of notifications, I'm like, oh. And I'm steaming, all right? I'm like, I ain't watching the highlights of this game till I get back, till it's over, till I'm back in the room after prom's over, because there ain't no way. There ain't no way. And then I was steaming from my ears. And then when I watched the highlights, you could see the steam coming out my ears. Later that night, at midnight, I'm watching the highlights, and I'm like, I'm steaming from my ears. So, that's just an anecdote. Well, I saw those score line updates from TFC's own app, which I still have. That day, it was the TFC app that was. There you go. Shoes off, you hate Montreal. Gotcha. Already ahead of you. Already ahead of you. Yeah, I would agree with that. Tony Nero Azzurro says, Ciao, Forza Inter. Great game. Good job getting through on the Champions League. Over Porto. Lovely. They still do have an app. I still have it. All MLS teams have an app, right? You would think so. Well, I don't know yet. Let's let the field shrink a bit. You're not going back to back. Orlando's actually good. Open Cups for shittier teams to have their one chance at Champions League. You're good. I mean, we're still pretty good last year, but I think you're better now. So probably not San Jose. They're not that good. I don't know. Insigne or Bernardeschi? Magnifico. Bernardeschi, Magnifico. Insigne. What's injured in Italian? Insigne, fair. Especially in an animation movie, that's just stupid. Think of the children. Ma che cazzo. If you're going to curse in a movie theater, especially in a children's movie, do it in a foreign language. Like, I don't know, ma che cazzo. Avatangul. So on and so forth, maybe. You want me to go? That's that. I'm just saying, you know. Testa di cazzo. See, you got to think 10 steps ahead. You got to think 10 steps ahead. Oof, Maron. Okay, I don't. Then again, they won't stop the movie if you do that, so your mileage may vary. Your mileage may vary. I think any MLS team that has their hands full with CCL will do bad in the Open Cup. So that's Orlando. I don't know why, but I feel like Seattle could win the Open Cup this year. I just have a feeling. I don't know why. Yeah, so there's Seattle. Seattle. I feel like or in general, I feel like a Cascadia team will win Open Cup. They don't have CCL. Galaxy ain't good enough. They'll screw it up somehow. About to say, you think Seattle's going to win Open Cup? Kickoff for the second half. Yeah, I can see it. Second half's about to start here. I would love to see it, yes. I would love to see it. 45th minute. Maybe St. Louis. Maybe St. Louis could win Open Cup in their first season. That would be great, too. Didn't Seattle win Open Cup in their first season? So it's been done before. Shot straight to Nahuel. Salutations, my brother. Salutations. We need Allah with us now. Wallahi. Wallahi. Wallahi, you need Allah with you right now. 46th minute. Vancouver has a different version of the Fiker to home and it got him 5 goals. Tigres number 27 for the ticker didn't show. I didn't see the ticker yet, so it's on Gulo, and he didn't get taken off. So there's your answer. Concacaf's website still has him on the pitch. 47th minute. Cross. Shot on Gulo. I think it has to do that during your first season, besides the regular season, you had literally no other tournament to worry about besides Leagues Cup. But by the time Open Cup's over, Leagues Cup, barely. 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 I'd like to see St. Louis win the Open Cup. That would be great. Maybe I could go to an Open Cup game. That'd be cool. Wallahi, I say this word too much. Shot, header. Blocked away, cleared away, 48th minute. No, it means God willing, Allah willing, but it is pretty fun to say. Saved by Nahuel or something like that. Top 3 go-to spots inside the theater to sit. Like, left middle. I don't go too high. I don't go too low. Like, in the middle, I'd say the middle 10 rows. Like, I need to look at the freaking seating chart at Marcus Theaters, the Warenberg, to see exactly, like, explain to you exactly where it would be. But, like, the middle 10 rows. Not the middle, though. Like, left of the middle or right of the middle. Like, more left or right. Like, dead middle is not great. Too low ain't great. Too high isn't great. I really don't have 3 spots. It's like the middle 10 rows, either to the left or to the right. Like, not exactly in the middle. It's really only 2 spots. So somewhere around there. Like, I'll take dead middle if I have to. It's still better than being way too high or way too low, which I guess that is the top 3. Somewhere in the middle 10 rows, preferably left or right. Not dead middle, but if I have to take dead middle, it's better than being high or low. Way too low or way too high, which I guess is 3rd place. You should. Yes. So, basically middle 10 rows, preferably to the left or right, but dead middle's acceptable. Dead on middle's acceptable, but preferably a little bit to the side. Because, of course, when you're to the side, it's easier to get down the stairs and get out of there quicker. Especially as you ain't, like, especially when you stay to see the post-credits moments. Because sometimes you do that. Of course, if you leave during the credits, it's easy to get out anyway. But some people, if there's post-credit, whatever, it's easier to get out when you're on the sides. 50th minute. UPS is being slow as hell. A man's wife is his life, Mr. UPS man. It doesn't matter who we are. What matters is our plan. You should have respected my authority. My broke ass is going to camp at the box office for the $20 student tickets for my younger brother. Hopefully we're the first 100. Hopefully. Hajduk Split knocked out Dortmund in the Champions League today. U19 on to the semifinals. But I ain't surprised. Hey, it says my jersey's going to be shipped here by the 21st. So next Tuesday. I think it'll be here by Saturday. My guess. I think it'll be here. I'll be wearing it for the next TFC match, is my guess. I may be wrong. Maybe it is San Jose that I wear it for. But it's either the next 2 matches. It's either Miami or San Jose. And you'll either get an unboxing video next Monday or sometime next week. Because if I get it on a Friday or Saturday, I still have Liga MX to do on Sunday, TFC game to do Saturday. Friday, predictions and recap for CCL. Monday, oh, what a save by Gallese! Yeah, Monday's the next open day, so for anything. So if I get it over the weekend, tomorrow or Or Thursday, Friday. Yeah, tomorrow's Thursday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'll unbox it, record it. It'll be ready to go on Monday. And hey, I may just premiere it anyway. But you're going to see it before the premiere of the unboxing video. Just like last year. I would to any match, even if it's after the 65th minute. You need the Hajduk Split kit. They're the first club to have a supporters club. I love their crest. Yeah, they do have a nice kit, Hajduk Split, yes. That'd be nice to put in the collection for sure. Or just all world football shirt collection, which besides Concacaf, yeah, there is a good little all-world collection too. Or definitely a possibility. But yeah. Throw in for Tigres, 53rd minute. It looks like Orlando is, they're trying, but it just isn't falling their way. Tigres is playing great defense. They're playing great defense. They're just clogging up every lane, which gotta respect it. Or Colorado switchbacks, goal 1-0. It's 2 minutes over El Paso. What's up, Connor? How we doing? Jerseys. You're damn right. You could deal with your shit box laptop for however much longer you need to. Jerseys matter more. In my expert opinion. Free kick for Orlando. How we doing, Connor? I mean, besides, do you have enough for an iMac? Or a MacBook, I should say. If you don't, jerseys. Hey, if you need a Chromebook to tie you over, I know those are pretty cheap. If need be, if your shit box goes out before you're able to get anything worth a damn, I know a Chromebook is cheap. 54th minute. They're not great, but they're serviceable. Remember that Australia-Peru penalty shootout where the Australian goalkeeper was dancing while he was saving shots? The Redmayne penalty shootout. That was a year ago. Jesus, that was a year ago. Actually, less than a year ago. It'll be a year ago in about... what? June? So, what, like 10 months ago? 9 months ago? Well, now that you think about it, I wonder if there's an Aussie playoff baby boom. An Aussie World Cup qualifying playoff baby boom going on right now. Now that you think about it. I meant MacBook, but I misspoke when I said iMac, but I meant MacBook. Hajduk Split's more of a religion more than a soccer club, but their first team has had terrible management for years. But they're producing great players again, like Stipe Biuk, who LAFC bought. Biuk's a great player. Sadly, the Hajduk didn't keep him. He could play in Europe right now. And if he goes back, guess what? He ain't playing for Hajduk Split. But Biuk's a good player. So. But yeah, I'd rather have a club that's more of a religion than a football club. So I respect it. Cross in over the bar. Hand me down HP Windows laptop. Thing's a piece of garbage. It's slow, but it works sometimes. There you go. I mean, they're serviceable. I've used them before. They're not horrible. They're not great. They're nothing special, but they're serviceable. I'd rather have a full-blown laptop too, but in the end, iPad. Jesus, my brain is fried. Don't go to school, kids. College is a racket. College is a scam. Unless you want to be a doctor, a lawyer, it's a scam. They did. Do you want to be a doctor or a lawyer? If not, you made the right decision. If you want to be a doctor or a lawyer, well, then you're SOL and you'll be a doctor or lawyer if you get in about 33. Which isn't bad, but not 25%. Okay, that's a good deal. No, well, that's gonna go out for a goal kick. Is garlic toxic to dogs? I don't know. I think it is, isn't it? I wouldn't do it just to be safe. I think garlic is toxic to dogs, isn't it? Yep. Nah. Asus laptop from 2015 and 2018. Technical college is way better. Linez is on for Cordova. If you want to go the secondary education route and you want to be more of a basically trade worker, yes, I agree. I agree. I'm going to be a software developer. College with full ride's much better than those boot camps that rip you off. Hey, you know what's best for you. Yeah, that's what I thought. See, I don't do it. That's what I thought. Linez is coming in. Linez is in for Cordova. 59th minute. Getting past the hour mark. Nice. 50th minute. Sports stat manager in the future. Yeah, that's what I was saying. In North America, it's a total ripoff. Unless you're a doctor or a lawyer, it's a ripoff. You're better off doing your own thing or going to trade school. If you don't want to be a doctor or a lawyer, which I don't. So, exactly. Google Classroom, Google some Coursera. Coursera gives it. There you go. Yeah, grapes aren't. I think that was said by Rio. So yeah, they are. Nice. 60th minute. %52 possession for Orlando. They need 2 goals. 30 minutes. And no other allowed. Time's running out. Like signs through the hourglass, so are the days of Orlando City. Nice. Orlando playing forward. 61st minute. And that's a foul against Tigres? Interesting. Pereira. I keep Pereira. There we go. Pereira. I don't think they could score 2 against Tigres, but we'll see. I mean, they got time. It's the clean sheet. It's the post first goal clean sheet that worries me. I think Orlando can score 2. They've gotten close. Aviation maintenance, says Icy. That's pretty cool. Mark my words, Diego scores. What do you mean, Diego scores? don't see a Diego. Somebody come on. Plays forward. Angulo. Cross blocked away. Is that on the bench? Saved by Nahuel. '62nd minute. Diego one just came up. Oh, Linez. I thought you were talking about your team. Your team, not Tigres. You think Linez will score. There we go. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked, but I thought you were talking about your guys. I was like, you don't have a Diego. I'm like, you're saying you're getting scored on, even if you score two. Okay, that's what you're saying. I think it means Linez the Mexican Messi. I get that. I was thinking of Orlando for like 5 seconds. I'm like, they don't have a Diego on the pitch right now. I don't even think they have one on the bench. Will Memo Ochoa represent Mexico in 2026? I think he will. I don't know if he'll start, but I think he will be on the team. He's still damn good. They used to call him Mexican Messi before he went to Europe. And then, of course, it didn't go well at all. I mean, other countries have done the same thing. I mean, I'm sure there's a Croatian Messi. I'm sure there's a Canadian Messi. I don't think we've gotten to that point yet, I'm being honest. Well, I'd say it's Tajon Buchanan, but which that one don't look half bad, tell you the truth, but I'm glad nobody said it because that would have cursed Tajon. Because for some reason you call somebody a country name Messi, you're probably cursing them. So I do think Tajon is the Canadian Messi. Nobody's openly said it. Penalty shots were nominated for Hajduk. Only one Dortmund player missed. Yeah, that sounds about. Rafael Santos coming on for Orlando. 64th minute for Luka Petrasso. They're pulling Luka. I can't disagree. There is a Croatian Messi, but he was a flop. Yeah. You can't. But then again, Croatia does have a Modric 2.0 in Lofro Meyer, which he's actually a really good player. Like, damn talented Lofro Meyer is. Angulo, oh, that was a bad touch. Really bad touch. Ojeda, a bad touch there as well. Lofro Meyer. I would agree with that. Hot take. Hot dogs suck. Corn dogs are better, I agree. I mean, for a pinch, I mean, hot dogs aren't bad, but there are almost 30 folks here today. We have some good times during Champions League. Hajlovic was the Croatian Messi. He's playing second division now because keep calling him the Croatian Messi now. It didn't play out. Yeah, I don't know if people should start saying it, but I miss the old MLS days where Buchanan played for New England like he was killing it in New England and Kyle Larin playing for Orlando. They never played here at the same time, though. I wish... Oh, wait. Kyle Larin's probably going to the Premier League in the summer, so... Yeah. Sadly, he's doing well for Ronaldo, R9's team in Valladolid, I think. Valladolid? In Spain. Valeri said Ojeda likes to shoot from everywhere he played with him at Lanús. Yeah, I can see it. Speaking of, I would gladly take, if you want to talk about midfielders at TFC, I would gladly love to see Lofro Meyer and Mislav Orsic at TFC. Not that it would happen. I'd love to see it, though. They're still at that level where you could probably pull them to MLS. I mean, if you splash the cash. I mean, you'd have to splash the cash for one of them and not the other, but you splash the cash, maybe you could pull it off. Look at Stipe Biuk. And TFC has the money. At least for a DP spot. Honestly, I'd rather go Meyer. for like a number 8 Moldrich type role to go with Cervania and Bradley. I think that would work out. Here comes Tigres. Shot. What a save, Gallese. 67th minute. Ay, caramba. 1, 2, 3. Caramba. TFC should get Orsic and Duje Kaleta-Carr on loan. They've both been pissed at Southampton. You know, I'm down with that too. Yeah. But I mean, a Cervania, Meyer, Bradley midfield, I think that'd be just fine. I would rather have Bradley on the pitch than K. I've been obvious about this. Just look at how the Columbus game went. Bradley, Lovro Meyer, and Cervania as a midfield 3. Or put Bradley on the bench. Cervania, Meyer, Oso. I mean, Southampton's going down, so they're absolutely trash. Violette making it to the semifinals. If Leon lost to Violette, Tauro, I could see Violette handling if Tauro somehow beat Leon. But if Leon lost to Violette, delete the club. Never let them play, or at least at the very least, never let them play Champions League again. Never. You don't deserve it. You've blown multiple ties you should have won. LAFC, 2-0 lead, 3-2. LA returns. TFC beats Leon with Chris Armas in the dugout, with TFC 2 players all over the pitch. You lose to Seattle, who you already had beaten in the League's Cup final. You lose to Violette. If you're Leon, you should kick their ass. Hell, if it's a 2-0 win for Leon on aggregate, that still sucks. But you can't, If they lose to Violette, ban them from the Champions League. I don't want to see them choke ever again. It's not worth it. You know what they're going to do. We're talking about Leon here, though. Maguire is on in the 70th minute for Enrique. Ramiro Enrique is off for Maguire. Ramiro looked pretty good. You're going to take him off? All right. Lavaya might come at a good price from Hajduk. He's a legit striker passing his prime soon. I would agree with that. Marco Lavaya, yeah. Who plays Violette? The winner of Leon Tauro. So whoever wins the first game tomorrow, Leon's leading 1-0 on aggregate with an away goal. Leon or Tauro would play Violette. Still 1-0. Tigres 1-0. Esta noche y global. 1-0 on aggregate and on the night. Tigres still in the lead. 71st minute. But yeah, here's the thing about TFC that I would like to see. They have the Italian flair. What they need now is the Croatian heart. That's the way I see it. Because Croatian footballers are some of the toughest footballers I've ever seen. They got heart. They have heart. They bust their ass to make their team win. You can't have flair without a little heart and grit. TFC needs some Croatian grit and heart. You got the Italian flair. You need the Croatian heart and grit. That's what I say. 72nd minute. That's the overarching point. 1-0. And that goalkeeper did turn to Memo Ochoa. It wasn't even the World Cup. And not just regular Memo Ochoa, the World Cup Ochoa. There's a difference. 72nd minute here. Fire signed a left back from Pachuca on loan. On loan. Isn't that like the guy they got from Atlas? LAFC is MLS's only chance this year. You're not going to say Philly is, though? See what happens with Atlas. I agree Muldridge is tough, and I can see why. I mean, Josh Wolff got them to a Western Conference final, but it is some that needs a performance review if you lose to a team that sorry in Champions League. I'm not saying Josh Wolff should be fired, but it deserves, what a save by Gallese. It deserves not a closer look, but it's sort of like, hey, dude, why'd you lose to that team? And it's sort of your fault, but it's not a sackable offense. Because, I mean, he just got to a Western Conference final, but it's like, I need a closer eye on you, pretty much. That's sort of what it is, I guess. Not yet, but if there are more multitude of things that pop up that end up saying he probably isn't the guy, then you do it. But this is like a first warning shot, pretty much. Can't let anything get under the frickin' carpet, though. 74th minute save. Well, pretty much, though. The way I see it. Randy was here. Rebel was here. Dan 21. I haven't seen him yet, but Randy was here. I know he was here. I don't know if he's here now. Rebel was here. I don't know if he's here now. Dan 21 hadn't been here. Do you think there were awesome parties going on in Ohio yesterday? Yes. Because I saw Columbus fans that I follow talking absolute shit on Austin. So, yes, I'm sure. If Austin don't win shit this year, then yes, he should be fired or in consideration. He's known for bad managing in matches and contributes to blown leads at Austin or getting behind early. Yeah, I would agree with that. Oh, you don't need to do that. 75th minute. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. Better not have any pineapple. Ivan Lukasevich was my favorite Toronto Metros player. He could give Michael Jordan jumping lessons. He was a goal a game average one year. Him and Shinaglio were the two best strikers to NASL. MLS teams getting destroyed by Liga MX teams like always. I wouldn't say a 1-0 loss is a destroyed. He still does. I've seen him recently. He still does. Urkan Kara coming on. Oh boy, he's born offside. That's not going to help. Yeah, he did. He did. January, I thought. Or no, was it? Or no, he's been there since August, I thought. It's been a while. I thought he was there in the Apertura. Dagger Dan is coming on from Mauricio Pereira. Dagger Dan Thorhalsen. No, I've not seen the movie The Warriors. I've not. Isn't that the one where he has like the freaking glass bottles on his hand? He says Warriors come out to play. Is that movie? I've seen the clip. I haven't seen that movie since January. Okay. What's on the menu during Memorial Day for you, Ron? I have no idea because it's in May. It don't plan out that far. I'm guessing steaks. It's probably going to be warm enough to grill, so I'm guessing steaks or burgers or something of the like, I would guess. What the hell? Not again. Oh, they're both on TUDNA. I ain't got to worry about that. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. Seems like a baseball game's about to push Orlando off. I'm just going to put on TUDNA. Screw it. It's both on TUDNA. I ain't got to worry about the app. Boom. There you go. 77th minute. There you go. You love it. You love it. You love it. Okay, I see. So they're smoking that granddaddy perp. Vancouver have enough power to eliminate LAFC in Champions League. I also think that Vancouver have enough power to eliminate Alajuelense. If Alajuelense comes back, Vancouver doesn't have enough power, but they're not going to beat LAFC. Do you see how much they suck in MLS play? They only beat Real España because Real España just didn't play well enough. They didn't play as good as I thought. Vancouver still sucks in MLS play. So I don't think they'll be that much better by April. LAFC are the defending champions of MLS. And no, Vancouver's about to get their head ripped off. They're going to have a golden horseshoe up their ass if they want to beat LAFC. 79th minute. Fox, of course. Still here. Nice. Awesome movie. Warriors have great characters like Swan and Ajax. I guess it's Ajax. And also one of the criminals murdered Cyrus. Trying to sell me on this movie? Toronto, Croatia are convicted of $2 million a game throwing about 15 years ago. Gambling was huge in Malaysia for a CSL game involving Toronto, Croatia. That's why they're gone now. Malaysia for a CSL game. Gamblers like to find some random shit then. Ain't that something? The more you know. Yes, I watch hockey. Of course I do. Honestly, agree. Can't see LAFC losing to Vancouver Whitecaps like it's a 0% chance that happens. Unless they have a golden horseshoe up their ass. Yeah, it's like a 2% chance. There we go. That's better. Here comes Torres Facundo! Straight to Nawell with 10 minutes to go. That probably did it. LAFC are way better than Toronto. Just because Vancouver beat the sorry TFC in the Canadian Championship final and pretty much a sorry Real España doesn't mean they'll beat LAFC. There ain't no way. Okay, about a 2% chance, but I'll be nice. I'll be nice. 1 home game in June and 2 in July. MLS has a horrible schedule. And oh, by the way, is that just 2 MLS games in July, or is that adding the League's Cup game against Rotloss? Because it could be 3 if you're not counting the Rotloss game. But if you're counting it, then it's 2. It's on TUDNA. So I'm guessing Fox did switch to baseball on FS2 for a little bit. Vigon is coming on for Tigres. Juan Pablo Vigon for Gorejan. 80th minute. But it's on TUDNA or the foxsports.com as we did yesterday. 81st minute. So there you go. I'm guessing that's the case because this World Baseball Classic, you know. Luckily, we don't have to worry about that when the quarterfinals come around. Fubo or Vidgo for Liga MX. YouTube TV. Because YouTube TV has TUDNA. And I think VIX is an add-on too. So, YouTube TV. And it's a lot cheaper too. Even if you add on Sports Plus, it's a lot cheaper. I looked into Fubo. I've been watching it. In Italy, Japan, Canada, and Puerto Rico. I've been watching it. And I'll watch it till the end. I like baseball. Canada got eliminated. Looks like Puerto Rico's going to go through unless anything changed. And Italy versus Japan is playing at 6 in the morning. I'm happy either way, technically. So best is 2 of my teams being in the semifinals on each side. And 1 in the final, probably. Vancouver beat LAFC 1-0 in the first leg. Are you smoking crack? Wait, Vancouver hosts the second leg. They better not be down getting back to Canada. That's their job. Keep it tied. I mean, I would be too. 82nd minute. I would be too if I were you. I'm upset with them. I wanted them to beat Vancouver. They did. I don't want to talk about it. Saved by Gaiese. 82nd minute. They're not. They need 2 goals in 8 minutes plus. I don't think it happens. I think they're done. I think Tigres is going to wrap this one up. I figured it was going to be by a goal. I don't see Fox Sports Plus either. It's all baseball. FoxSports.com. Their website. It's on their app, so it's on .com as well. I didn't say plus. I said their .com website. Just go to TUDNA. I'm guessing the second game will be on TUDNA as well. LAFC starts at 9:30. Pedro's a brick wall that just can't be broken, although Tigres count on him or shot on him, but he's grinding and grinding. They do. St. Louis has a lot of good Bosnian restaurants. I'm not so sure about Kansas, but I know St. Louis does because of the big Bosnian diaspora in St. Louis. They do have some good Bosnian restaurants. I agree. Bevo Mill. Yeah. They do. Whoa. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. What part of the game is this? 84th minute. Hey! Winvo's been here. I don't know. He may just be sitting behind and just watching, but I think he's still here. I think. Oh! Chris! At least Orlando put up somewhat of a decent fight. They did over both legs. They just came up short, which is exactly how I predicted it to go. On the money. I will be live for LAFC versus Alajuelense. Yes, at 9:25 Central. Because it starts at 9:30. Yes. The character from St. Louis. Yes. St. Louis. Yes. But yeah, I'll be live for LAFC Alajuelense. I'll pop on for that. Of course, it's up. But basically, on the money. I don't think Orlando played badly. I don't think so either. 5 minutes plus stoppage time. I mean, Orlando played well. They just gave away a goal. Alajuelense 3-0, 6-5 on penalties. If that happens, I'm going to freaking lose. I might as well just do another reverse card thumbnail. I guess I should just pull that reverse card out again. Liga MX's team still win most of the time over MLS. I don't think Vancouver. I think Vancouver could beat Alajuelense. I think they can if they somehow get through. LAFC, no. Look at the MLS results of Vancouver. I don't think the difference is that they're in a different tournament. I think the difference is they played a small team who didn't play up to the giant killing aspirations I had for them. The line has effect. Up until it was absolutely way too late in the second leg. They had a pulse. '87th minute. They just put themselves in a hole they could never dig out of. Thank you. Means a lot. Means a lot. Hey, maybe Vancouver could put a golden horseshoe up their ass. If that's the only way they get through. That's a foul. Free kick for Orlando. Erkan Kara. If Orlando gets through, they legitimately have a golden horseshoe up their ass. Against LAFC. Not against Alajuelense, they could beat LAFC, though. NYCFC got spanked by who? What are you talking about? I don't know. I'll tell you, I don't know what they've risen to or depreciated to. They're lower than Toronto by far. That I could say. Even in the good areas, even in like Gravois and Chesterfield and Town and Country, it's still pretty low. But compared to Toronto, but so to you it would be pretty low. But that's as much as I know. I haven't really looked into that overall shot. Oh, what a save. Yeah, Orlando's finished. Yeah, in 2020, yep. Rematch MLS Cup coming soon in the semifinals of Champions League. That's where we're headed. 37 CCL wins for Mexican League versus MLS 3 CCL wins, including before it was Concacaf Champions Cup. Yeah. Mexico still. Shot! Save! Oh, goal! 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 Goal de Orlando! Goal de Ercan! Uno! They have to push for one in stoppage time, but they still have a chance. I guess Ercan Kara gonna be a daddy too. Congratulations to him. That's that dad strength with that freaking Pele kick. Boom! 1-1. Orlando is alive. Orlando is alive. They need one in stoppage time. Yeah, you did. Uno. Esta noche. Y global. Orlando needs one more. Ercan Kara. Yeah, I can agree with that. What a bicycle kick. And I think that said 5, yeah? 5 minutes of stoppage time. And Tigres are shithousing and arguing with a ref. Oh, boy. Yeah, it's not going to be fun in July, isn't it? 5 minutes for Orlando to score a second and not allow Tigres to score. They have a chance. Ercan Kara with a last-second banger. And they're talking, and Tigres are shithousing, and the referee, and they're going to make a sub for Reyes as well. Dear God. I hope Orlando scores on them. 1-1 on aggregate away goals towards Tigres. Carioca off. 4 minutes. If they don't give this extra minute, this should go to 96. That would only be fair. We'll find out. Reyes for Carioca. Here's the kickoff for the second into stoppage time. Just kick the damn ball. So you're saying there's a chance. Yes, there is a chance. There's a chance. Yes. Because there should be. I think away goals are a good thing to have. Nice. Orlando. That's a foul. Free kick. Torres got ripped half off his jersey. Here's a free kick in the 92nd minute. Orlando. They're determined now. That's UEFA, no more away goals. There's still away goals in Concacaf. Another bicycle kick from Erkan Kara. And that'll be a free kick for Tigres. And shit's going south. And it's all going south. Are they trying to say there was a handball? Yeah. Oh, maybe. 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 It may be a handball. I mean, I think it looked like it. Let's see if they go to VAR. What the bleep and bleep? Orlando knows they need it to be called and checked. It's going to be a goal kick for Nahuel, though. And it's going to be a I smell pen. If I do that, it's a copyright strike. I'm not doing it. Thank you. I think it should be a handball. Let me see. That may have been the chest. Okay. That may have been the chest. I hope Orlando finds a way to score with Tigres shithousing the way they did. Or the way they are. I hope it bites Tigres in the ass. Throw in. Plays over the top. Header. It's going to go out. Corner. Corner in the 94th minute. Orlando and Schlegel's pumping up his fans. Legend Rodrigo Schlegel. I didn't see the handball penalty against Leipzig and City, so it is what it is. Another corner for Orlando. I would need to see it to see what I thought, but I didn't see it. Besides, it was still a ass kicking anyway, so. Header punched away. 95th minute. It's going to be a free kick, and Nahuel is down. They're going to milk this for all they can. Oh, Erkan Kara's trying to kamikaze. '95th minute. Goal kick, and that will probably do it. Unless they should give another minute, maybe another minute and a half. I don't know if they will. Over. Play forward. That's a foul. Free kick. They're still going to give some time, as they should. I mean, that first minute of stoppage time was all BS. Jesus Christ, this is a shithousing stoppage time. Jesus. They're shithousing like there's no tomorrow. Orlando and Tigres tied over 2. Good for Orlando. I have new respect for them. Yeah, they pretty much did. Oh, Samir Caetano is off. He got a second yellow. Tigres is down a man. And Caetano will be out if Tigres still advances in the first leg of the second or the quarterfinals if they advance, or if they come back into the round of 16 next year, so on and so forth. Either way, free kick. Orlando has an open spot. I would take it. It's a double. It's a double. Cross in. Punched away. Shot over the bar. Be a goal kick. Maguire missed. And that'll do it. It's full time. Tigres holds on by the skin of their teeth. Orlando were fighting at those last moments. But Tigres moves on. 1-1 on the night. 1-1 esta noche. 1-1 on aggregate. 1-1 global. Away goals towards Tigres. Tigres will move on to play the winner of Motagua Pachuca in the quarterfinals, which I said they would. This is exactly what I said would happen, pretty much to the T. Orlando will be close, and there's a scrap. Prediction was right on that one. 2 and 3 on my predictions in the round of 16 so far, so I probably will go 5 and 3, over 500 this round. There you go. With that being said, I'll see you in a couple of minutes for LAFC Alajuelense live stream. About 10 minutes. I'll see you. With that being said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification once subscribed, send super chats on the live streams, comment on this video, put some plays, share with friends and family, all that great stuff. I shall see you in a couple of minutes. And then we'll also review LAFC Alajuelense once it's over. There's action. With that being said, I'm rounding them out. Peace. See you later. Jump over to the next one. Sit tight. I don't blame them.